That's me, Shirgi. That's me. Hey, I'm going to be writing some music for Orchestra. Are you ready? I bet you are. I can't wait to rewrite the same thing 500 times. Call it bad. Write 2 more measures of new material. And then go to sleep. That's probably what's gonna happen. I think later today, me and my buddy we're gonna record a video that I think will be very fun. It'll be kind of nerdy, but it'll be really fun. So that's a video I hope to record tonight. I have so many backlog recordings of us playing games. I just haven't edited them because something about editing gameplay footage just drains my soul, because it's so I know it's funny, and I know it's funny because I was there in the moment just like a day or so ago when I'm editing it. Then I go to actually put the video together and I get super bored. And it's not that I even think that the video is boring because I had fun, but editing in and of itself is just boring. And I know I could just get an editor to do it for me. And I guess if I was feeling especially lazy, then I would do that. But I don't think I trust anyone else with my own videos. At least not yet. I don't trust them to make it nice, and I don't trust them to add a bunch of stuff that I don't care about. But enough of that. I think we ought to get to some music soon. I took a swig of a little bit of my sweet tea that I had since yesterday, and it's a little bitter, which is probably a good sign. And or whatever I ate is clashing a bunch with the flavor in it, which wouldn't really be surprising either. I don't know if you could tell, but I haven't spoken a bunch like this in a while. I've been a little busy, so hopefully my voice doesn't sound too strained or anything. And I hope that you can hear me. Okay, let's get to work. So the first thing on my mind is that I want to rearrange part of this. I like the melody here. I just think it's a little too different than everything else in a way, not in a good way, you know? Like some of the other parts, of course, I try to make them different from each other. This one, it feels too different. It's not thematically following, and I think it mostly has to do with the way that I've orchestrated it. So I think the melody and the chords are fine. I just need to be a little bit more careful. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of you guys play arco instead of pizzicato like you have. So you guys all play your... Hold on, let me turn down that volume. You guys all play your note. Boom. And maybe instead of chords... Because right now you guys play chords. Can you play a power chord instead? Just like that. I think I'll like that better. Hello. You just play E. E. And you also E. Not that one. You E. Thank you. So now if I play all of you together... I think there's gotta be... Let's get rid of the brass for a second. I don't want to delete them. Let's just do that for now. Bring them back. I think I want to emphasize these chords a little more by having the tuba play a little bit here. Pinions on the viola. It sounds fine, I guess. Let me disable... I like to disable selecting chord symbols here. So that's what I've done. Oh, come on. There you go. Wyom. Go. A little too low. Try again. I don't like that. Okay, I'll get rid of that. I need it to be just a tiny bit more punctual. So let's have vibraphone here. Maybe play a little bit. My good old friend here. You guys play what you guys are playing. Play it in octaves, please. I don't think you can meaningfully hear that, unfortunately. So let's try that again, but with chimes instead. Chimes should be easier to hear. Let's have them ring out. A little louder. I think I need to specify the mallet type for you. Hard mallet. That doesn't really have the same punch here. Let's just do the bass drum maybe. Go, bass drum. No, I don't like that either. Okay. Then let's just keep it the way it is if I don't have anything better to add to this. I'm going to add here a couple of measures. Let's just add 16 bars. So we have a lot of space to work with. Okay, my main gripe with this, I think, is the strings don't sound very good. I want it to be a little bit more fluffy, if you even know what I mean. Well, listen to this. It sounds a little bit too pointy to me. I need it to be fluffier. Let's listen. Oh wait, you guys used to be a pizzicato. I'll just make you staccato for now. I'm not sure if you know exactly what I mean, but it feels a little too pointy. It needs to be more fluffy stuff happening. And I do have a little bit of fluffy stuff happening here with these trills. And that's all those guys play. But let us Hawar only strings. Oh, you want to hear strings? That was very creative. The melody here is being played by Celesta. I want it to be played by a flute instead here. Yoink. There you go. Oh, I forgot you're a piccolo now. No, do it by a flute. Here. Extend these notes here. Add some slurs here for these notes. Breath here. Breath here. Good. And I'm going to add just like separate things out. This won't be in the final results, but just so I can hear it in isolation, I'll put some measures outside there too. Okay. So what I think I want to do here is I think I want to add a few more like tremolo instruments instead of just having them play on the beat, you know, bum 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 like they're doing right now. It needs to be a little bit more obscure, I think. So here are the chords that I've called Shirgi chords. their Shirgi chords because I used my own scale that I invented. Because I'm the pioneer of music. Not really. What? Oh, did I add? No, I didn't add too many. Okay. So, let me actually recopy these down in clarinet 2 so I can like get a reference of what I'm dealing with. There you go. And let's remember we're in A major right now. I'm going to set you guys to piano. And I want to try... Again, I want you guys to put like tremolo, so... I want you guys to play like this. Can you play in thirds, I suppose? Or not thirds, sorry, sixths. Whoopsies. Oh my gosh. No, that's not what I want. I just wanted to click these. And I also want a horn here to play just a little bit. What's missing is the E. Go, you two together. Here. Just like this, please. Good. You're a little too loud, I think, though. A little quieter, please. Okay. And I'm debating here whether I want you guys to continue despite the chord changes or if I should have you change with the chords. But I think I should have you continue despite the chord changes. That would be better, probably. And then the chords can be dictated by the other instruments, like the strings. So once again, I will copy paste that's not, oh, and MuseScore crashed. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Can you not do that while I'm working, please? I think I did make a few changes since we were last here. The beginning's now played by a flute and not a clarinet. There's some stuff at the end here, but I'm not so sure about it. Okay, what did we leave off? Oh, it didn't save any of what I just wrote. Okay, well, isn't that just wonderful? Oh well. Yeah, this is it. No, that was not it. Thank you. That's what happens. Oh, there are some sirens happening outside. That's not good. Okay, let me go take these chords again. Man, I wish it gave me a log of what happened whenever it crashed. I bet it does exist. I'll just have to find it. So I can find who caused this error and blame him endlessly for it. There you go. Where are those chords? Get over here and put you back where you belong. And the bases. Pretty please. Thank you. Okay. Hello. There you go. I need 6 here. F sharp major. Or no, sorry, F major. Okay. It's almost giving thanks. You're so right. It almost is. I get to eat so much of something. Don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe I'll eat a whole pig. Oh, don't crash on me again. Let me hear what this sounds like together. Oh, that's right. You guys need to continue playing. Otherwise, I can't hear you. You know, that would be wise. And also, I now think you're way too quiet instead of too loud. Okay, I definitely think that they need to... Well... I think maybe there just needs to be another horn. Go, other horn. Try this. You in a different instrument, please. Be in like an oboe or something. I wanted you guys to be in clarinets, but try flutes. You're gonna have to be a bit louder. I think I'm gonna have to play you in multiple instruments. So let's put you two together and see what I think. Or maybe like this. Make it a little brighter. You can make it brighter, put it in an instrument that sounds brighter. Like that. I think making you guys quieter was the right call. Try this. Put you guys in clarinets like we did before. Oh, you're not. It's... I do really like these little trills here, so I think I'll bring them back. But maybe... Yeah. I was gonna say maybe you just have one of them play it, but I like the idea of having both of them do it. Maybe I could stagger them. Let's try staggering them. If I put one like this and the other like just one beat off. There you go. Give the other a chance to breathe. No, I don't think that sounds good though. I'm just gonna leave it to one person to do that. Okay. And now... I think my problem still stands though, that it's still a tiny bit too pointy. And I think a lot of that actually had to do with my use of percussion there. It made it a little bit too sharp, or at least the wrong kind of percussion. I gotta think about what to do now. Let's raise you guys by an octave. So just put you here, and then I'll put you up by an octave. No, it definitely had to be in the octave lower. That definitely felt better. Let me at least finish these chords first. That's G major. G, or no, that's wrong. That's F major. F major, A again, to B minor. That's not B. Well, you played B, I guess. And hello. What do I want next? Flat 3. I named that as C minor over G. I know chord. G. Get over there, G. Sure, so the chord should be correct now. That sounds right. Wonderful. Okay. And just for funsies, you guys keep up too. You're literally doing me score the opposite of everything that I want right now. Okay. I want these background instruments to play. What do you sound like together? Okay. Still the melody, it doesn't stand out so much. Try this. Or move you, actually. All you guys move down a peg. Cut, paste. Just like that. Can I make it all staccato maybe? Try this. Of course the clarinet sounds a bit too off here. Let's try maybe replacing you with a wonderful vibraphone. I don't actually like that very much. between writing out those trills or just notating them as regular trills with TR. Okay, so there are multiple kinds of ways to do this. You could, of course, do like this, right? You could also do what I did here. And you can also, I believe, do this. There you go. Now, of course, these are not equivalents. These, I would say that this one, they're in order of precision. It would be like this one is the most precise. This one's the second most precise, and this one's the third. This is the most precise. This is the second most precise, and the third most precise. No, that's correct. This one, usually, I think usually this means like play this note and also trill with the note that is diatonically above it. So in this case, it's A and B, both natural. And this one, it's a little bit more, like you can specify a bit more, like where exactly you want the notes to play. So you can play between these notes instead, or you can play between more, right? But that's something that the trill doesn't really, I mean, the trill does have it, but this is just easier to look at, in my opinion. This one is the most precise because, well, it's actually just the notes written out. I would say for this one and this one, the players have a degree of freedom as to how fast they trill. Of course, that is like up to interpretation whether they even do that or not. But like, when you write something like this, it's like an ornament, right? It's not meant to be super precise if you write an ornament down. It's meant to be like, you know, like a small decoration. Whereas here, if I write it out completely, I say, this is exactly what I want, and you gotta play it like this. Not that it like super duper matters. I don't know, that's just how I wrote it out. Maybe the other ways would have taken up less ink. I don't think MuseScore will play them very differently. An orchestra, though, might. Really depends on, of course, the conductor and all that. Okay. Let's have you guys both play. Like this. Octaves. I don't like that. Let's put you back where you was. So I'm mostly keeping it kind of the same. I'm thinking here I'll have the trombones also decorate what these guys are doing. So let me try that, actually. I have 3 trombones here, 2 tenor, 1 bass. And bass trombone should be able to play these, except maybe that one, but it's probably fine. In fact, I think if I really wanted to, I could push the trombones up an entire octave, but I don't think I'll do that, actually. You guys are playing the same thing, I think, so I'll just raise you. And just for clarity, I actually want the strings to have most of the harmony, so I'm actually going to make you, oh my gosh, MuseScore, come on, make you all play the same thing, but in octaves. I'm not sure if I think of that any higher than what I have already. It's missing something in between. That's what these were meant to fill, these things. They fill in the space in between that I thought was missing something. Okay. I think I'll have something like that here. Being played by the clarinets and the horns. Let's try that here. Although I think I'll have to change some stuff around, but we'll get to that in a moment. Those piccolos sound so nice and shiny. Oh, that's the first time I've heard someone like the piccolo. That's crazy. And instead of having this like alternating kind of thing happening, let's also put you back with this pattern here with the constant bum 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 bum. Try this. Okay. The way you are here now is okay. I want you guys to play the chords like entirely, and I'll have the rest of you guys play like the bass notes or whatever. And instead of having the woodwinds play these chords, I'll have the brass do it, mostly because I can't hear them right now. So I need people that I can hear playing these notes. They're always out of tune, but they sound alright in MuseScore. That's the great thing about MuseScore. You can have an entire orchestra always in tune with a bunch of asterisks. It's like having a professional ensemble at your command, but in MIDI form. I play a flute and I love picks. Great. I was gonna make a flute joke, but I don't have any. Sad. But, oh, I thought I was saving. Save the project, that's why I was waiting. Because the project will take forever to save. And I think I know why. I feel like there's a way to fix that, but we'll see. Okay, you guys. That's better. Just a little bit quieter, please. And I think having the cellista play this is the problem. I think glockenspiel's okay. I think maybe vibraphone as well needs to help out though. So believe it or not, the second flute is going to be playing the melody now, which is just a revelation, really. Truly an innovative idea. Because the first flute, all the flutes, because it was, I had a choice here, either have 5 flutes or I have just flutes doubling stuff. So you're doubling piccolo in first flute, you're doubling alto flute and second flute, and you're doubling third flute and bass flute. And so I have a lot of flutes, lots of flutes happening. I've been trying my best throughout this to keep the orchestra relatively, okay, when I mean small, I mean like a smaller amount of players, but I still have a lot of instruments going on. There's just a lot of people playing different ones. So I believe those flutes are, as I mentioned, English horns playing oboe, which isn't uncommon. Third clarinet is bass clarinet. The contrabassoon is a dedicated contrabassoonist. And at some point I did considering having the bass trombone swap for a contrabass trombone. I didn't end up doing that, but I thought about it. I did think about it. Okay. Let me make sure I can hear you though. I want, oh wait, that's right, I wanted chords. Okay, can you guys play the chords as I will direct you to after I copy them for myself here? My hands are cold. I turned on the fan in my room because when I'm streaming and stuff, my computer, of course, will heat up from all of the stuff it has to do. But right now, it's not doing very much, I guess, so my hands are very cold. Okay. You're C natural. You're still A. You're G minor, or E minor, yeah. Because of chord reasons, I will not say which ones. Lindsay would play this with a live ensemble? No. You think I got the connections for that? Not even close. I don't know a single live ensemble is that I could do this with. Okay, go. I don't like that. Too high. Go low. You guys are too loud. Can you both play mezzo piano? Can you be forte, please? I'm very iffy about this. Can you guys be even more punctual? I would like, where's the articulations here? Yoink. And the little pointy ones instead of the dots. You see, these are dots, but these are pointy. Indicates an even shorter mark. Good, and I want the contrabass. I know I just gave you all of these markings, but I'm immediately going to get rid of them. How long did it take you to read those things? What, the notes? I mean, I don't know, because I started young doing this, so it's difficult for me to say how long it took me. It's not that difficult, and I say that because it's just memorizing, like, the clef, this symbol here, tells you, it basically is your reference point, like, the clef surrounds its name. So this clef is called the G clef, so called because I guess it kind of looks like a G, which I think it did actually look like a G before, but over many years, it just became even more strange, and now it looks like this. And it's supposed to be a G, and the line that the little circle surrounds is the G. So this is G right here. And this clef used to be an F clef, so called because it used to look like an F, but it doesn't anymore. But I think you can kind of see where it used to be an F, where this line here used to be like the vertical part of the F, and these dots used to be like lines, but I guess they got separated off at some point. And this is the F clef, and the two dots around F, the line F. There's also this special clef called the C clef that you don't need to worry about unless you're writing for instruments like I do. It is like math. I mean, I guess. I don't think of it as math, but you can think of it as math if you want. Okay. Can the pizzicato be louder because you're a pizzicato? Okay. And I'm going to move you guys down an octave and see what I think of this. And I want you guys to be louder. Try again. It's a little too busy, I think. There's too much happening. So I'm gonna simplify your rhythm here. Instead of playing quarter and 2/8, I'd like you to play just 2 quarters. So I don't want the music to become too busy too early. It can become very busy later. But right now, not too busy. Let me just hear what I have so far. Yeah, that feels a lot better. I like that more. Okay. That's not the button I meant to push. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now, do I still want to keep these? Sure. And let's write down our next notes. This is A major, so you guys are playing in thirds, right? So just do this. 1, 6. 6, 2, yeah, okay, that's correct. B, D, and your C minor, so C, natural, E flat, D major, and then, what was that, F major again? Okay, and then E major. Okay, nice and easy. Okay. Goody goody gumdrops. I'm going to slow down your speed. Oh wait, hold on. There you go. Consolidate it. I'm gonna do a save before anything terrible happens. Before it crashes again. Don't know why Musical didn't anticipate me writing for so many instruments when it's, I don't know, supposed to do that. I'm gonna lower your tempo. Let's put you at 120. I don't want to hear it. Okay, the strings are way too loud. And or it might just be the double basses that are too loud. I feel like I'm having difficulty hearing the melody on top of all of this. Let me put you in staccato and see what I think. I will raise your volume up to piano instead of pianissimo. You go in about please, and then I would like 2 flutes playing this instead of just 1. Hopefully that makes it a bit easier to hear. I could also have more vibraphone stuff happening here. Dang, this F sharp doesn't exist on my sound pack I have here, and neither do I think the lower notes of this. Oh, they do. Or not this low E apparently. Darn. That's okay. That's not the notes the glockenspiel is playing. Never mind, I lied. Then I guess it's the flutes that are playing that, right? It's A5, and you're playing, oh wait, then you would be playing A6, and you're playing A4. So, this 2/4, this part, yeah, is in 2/4. Or right before it is in 4/4. This part's in 2/4. Okay. Go. Oh wait, I forgot to listen to it with the new stuff. Louder. I think everyone's too loud. I think it's a problem. Everyone's a bit too loud. Let me lower, like, everyone. Yeah, triangle, you also shut up. Brass, quiet. You also quiet. Melody can stay forte. The very loud timpani is not really helping, but that's okay. Here. Good. Okay. So here, instead of having two forts, instead of having 2 forts playing mezzo flute, we'll have 1 fort playing flute. If only I could hear it. I can't. Everyone else is too loud. Everyone else shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Triangle, even you, shut up. Okay, good. Now let's push your tempo back up to where you was. I think you were like 140 or something. Good. Here, I'm gonna relieve, because you guys are so quiet, I'm gonna relieve this super staccato. I forgot what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called super staccato. And you guys play normal staccato now. You can be louder. Okay, this part here, get rid of you guys playing that. And also, I guess it would make more sense if I had clarinets 1 and 2 play this. Your bass clarinet, so you're playing that. I'm trying to make sure this music isn't impossible. Okay. That feels a little bit too loud. Go back here. I feel like there's not enough bass. Bring the U back from pizzicato. I'm gonna bring you guys back from the dead here. You guys are going back to mezzo piano. I just need to make sure the melody is still very easily heard. And I think it is. Okay. I think this is, I know it only lasts for like 6 measures, but I think it's a little boring. I'd much rather have you play like this, I think. You guys don't need to play arco, I already established you as such. Please play on both beats. Do I want a xylophone playing here too? I mean, I like the xylophone, don't get me wrong. Maybe first clarinet here. I think I prefer that. And I think that's okay for now. Okay, let's do a quick save first. Save. Okay, so starting from over here, we have a small interlude. I have here 6 measures of interlude. We have 8 measures of introduction. Then I have like a pick up 2 measures of silence. which I did add on purpose. And then we have this going into here. And this idea was one that stemmed from the one that was happening over, or actually this started and then I wrote kind of similar something over here. So, and this part here is quite loud. Let's listen to it first and then I'll give my thoughts on it. I'm so sorry. You're supposed to be straight time, my friend. Good. Good. Okay, I have a problem with this. Tom. Please go away. And I think here, I feel like I could really exploit the use of this celesta here. Oh man, they're like slightly out of tune. That's awful. Oh no. Come on, Piccolo. I know you're a piccolo, but come on. I think especially here it's a little difficult to hear the difference, or to hear the melody. Can you guys be played in trombones instead, and I'll have the melody be played in maybe a trumpet or something. Instead of oboes like you guys are right now. I'll move you guys over here. Okay. Go. You probably don't need to be fortissimo, so I'll lower you down to forte. Right now you guys are playing the exact same melody as before, which isn't very creative. I don't think I quite like that loud snare instead. Notice here the tremolos. Not very creative, but... I'm not sure if I can hear the toms here. Louder. Like this. Instead of a snare, just play a higher tom, I guess. I don't think that's much, like, I don't think that's, like, meaningfully different. I guess I'll have you guys play the same thing. Can you do... think of having like a... no, it doesn't make any sense. On every downbeat, can you guys play a different tom? Here, and do a crescendo instead of just the same thing. That's not the notes that I selected. That's also not the notes that I selected. Thank you, those are the notes that I selected. add the correct dynamic right from mezzo. Do the same thing over here. Maybe, yeah, just do the exact same thing, yeah. Okay. Let me repeat these parts. So here's my thing. I think it sounds okay. I think it needs to sound a little bit less straightforward. You know, it needs to sound a little bit less, not necessarily less on the downbeat. It just needs to be a bit less predictable, I think. But I'm not quite sure how to do that while still making it not sound like a big piece of trash. So we'll figure that out. Let me think about this. Okay. More dissonance. I was thinking not necessarily dissonance. I was thinking more like something a bit more time related to make it a bit strange. I want there to be a very clear dichotomy between like the pleasant kind of dissonance that I have going on and then the very unpleasant dissonance that I have earlier here. Right now we're in like the more pleasantry kind of part. I do plan on having a more dissonant section sometime afterwards, like maybe immediately after or something. At least for this one part though, I need it to be a bit less straightforward. Okay. I have an idea. More rhythmically complex. I guess, yeah. Everything here has been like, the time signatures haven't changed very much. And I think I ought to do something a bit wackier here. The time signatures have been pretty straightforward. They've just been kind of samesies the whole time, mostly 4/4 and stuff. And a little bit of spice in some other areas, but you don't need to worry about that. So let's do 5/4 JK. I don't think I have 5/4 here. I have 4/8. Does that count? There's no 5/4. Sad. There is 7/4 though, because I'm a weirdo. Anyway, let's get that out of here. Here, let's actually get rid of the melody first. I'm not even sure if I like it. Let's get rid of melody. Instead, let's just focus on like the backing track that's happening, well, in the background. Get out of here, piano. Although the piano, I think, will be important to this. I just need to find out. Hold on, let me imagine this first before I write it down. Okay. had it just in my mind, but then it escaped me. Okay. I'm gonna have to move some of these chords around. You move here. I think, maybe. And you move here. So I'm kind of shortening the phrase a little bit here. Okay. That wasn't quite what I had in mind. It's so difficult for me to think of it in my head and then put it on the page, because once I listen back to it, like the idea in my mind immediately changes to something else. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to literally move all of you by exactly 1 beat. So you guys are going on a road trip here. A road trip that lasts exactly 1 beat before yoink. There you go. Okay. Those slurs are ugly, as are all slurs, but whatever. And since you guys are just repeats, I'm just gonna delete you for now. Also, look how many other rusts I have spawned in by doing this. Let me clean things up a little bit. Do a little tidying. You know what? Oh crap, hold on. I'll figure out the slur situation in a little bit. Same with y'all. I'll figure that out first. A little bit of cleaning up to do. So that timpani hit, bum, falls on the downbeat. Hold on, just fixing those rests there, because this is incorrect. I don't know why MuseScore doesn't catch that. Usually it's pretty good about catching that, but the rest should be in that order. Put more rest down. You guys are empty, so do this. You're incorrect. You're also incorrect. There you go. You're wrong. You're wrong. Let me check. Check. Split these rests. Combine these rests. Okay, good. And then all of these empty measures, let's make them whole again. Just like China. Then it broke again. More measures of awkwardness. You guys just be like that, because I like that, even though it's unconventional. And let's get rid of this and get rid of that. You guys are Picassos anyway, so what does it matter? What does it matter to you? Boom. Tuba definitely needs a bigger part in this. It has like one solo, and it just doesn't do anything. I'll think about you, Tuba, maybe. Put in a good word. Okay, let me do a save before I lose all of this progress that I just did cleaning up. I would be very sad if it all disappeared. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You know what? You don't start until here. Just to make it easy. P there. P here. Put your P here. Okay. And I guess also the tremolos can start just a little bit later here. Okay. Man, I want to shake. Okay. Oh, the xylophone's being weird. Then I want this measure here. Hold on, time signature. Yoink. Get over there. Oh, the tremolos are incorrect. They're all wrong. Oh no. Just go away. I can barely hear you anyway. Oh no, you're also wrong. There you go. That's a bit better. You're also vibroslap. As much as I like you, man, your rests are incorrect. Hold on, let me just do my cleanup job here. Okay. That look. Oh, that's not correct. Everything else looks okay. Okay, good. Save. Nice, Control S. I've had to press Control S a lot less here because saving takes forever, which always puts me on edge. I don't know why I can't just save while I do work. I'm gonna have to fix these chords here. There. Let me pull up my worksheet for this. If I could spell composition. Thank you. Hi, iguanas. So it's here that I want to look at my Shirgi chords. Still have yet to give them a name. I thought about names. Anything that comes in sets of 7. Dwarves. Planets if you exclude some of them. What else comes in 7? Colors of the rainbow. That's kind of lame though. 7 deadly sins. 7, 11. That's not a quantity. So, yeah, so we're following these chords here. So let me just write them down here and here so I can copy paste them. You're flat 7. You are major 6 or major flat 6. Back to 1. Back to flat 7. And then you are flat 6. And then you are minor 5. Minor 5. Uh-oh. The lag. Please no, anything but lag right now. Minor 5. What are the Shirgi chords? They're these, the Shirgi chords. I still have yet to put them up on my website. I've been planning on doing that, but I've been busy, so I just have this chart for now that I made in like LibreOffice. So gaze upon them. And that's the scheme that I'm following for these. These are all Shirgi chords. Not the beginning part, but this starting right here. And I want to have something similarly kind of awkward happening here in terms of rhythm. So let's listen to this first. It actually feels kind of like you're the 3/4 bar, and then everything that happens after is the 4/4 bar. So I should probably make it like that. Oh no, it's gonna be so ugly. Oh no, it's horrible. It's a tragedy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. Something weird like the opening of Petrushka with those odd triplets. It's also in 3/4. Is Petrushka in 3/4 in the beginning? I can't remember. I should know because I was literally listening to it earlier. But I forgot. The thing is, as much as I like Stravinsky, and as much as he said that quote that greater artists steal and lesser artists borrow, I don't exactly just want to blatantly steal all my stuff from him. I feel like it would sound maybe a little bit too much like Petrushka. I don't even know if it's actually true that he said that quote, but I like to think it is because it's a very Stravinsky thing to say. And plus, who would Stravinsky even be stealing from? Like, who is he stealing from? He's the one making all the new rules, so who is he stealing from? Okay, this measure's empty. Good, let's get rid of it. I think all of these things are borkin now, but let's fix that. Louder, more slap. Okay, that's not that much louder. Hold on, I'm just checking my rests here to make sure that they're right. Okay. I mean, in theory, I could just make them however I want, but like, it's nice, it's more organized if you follow your convention, don't you think? There you go. You know, I was actually hesitant to put the toms in like earlier. Like, I really wanted just like a normal like tenor drum or a field drum. But I have used the toms so much now that I'm starting to consider maybe I should just add the tom toms in every piece I write. Because I love them. They're like, they make the bass drums sound even more like punchy. At least that's how I like to use them. And tom toms are so awesome. Or is that I use the tom toms weirdly? Yeah, over here. Where I had this part with the bass drums. Or maybe I have a more interesting example. I don't. But whatever, I like the tom-toms. I use them here. That sounds pretty cool. I have bass drum, snare drum, tom-tom, suspended cymbal. That's basically a 4-piece kit right there. Pretty cool, right? The tum-tums. I love the tum-tums. Where am I? I'm getting lost in the sauce here. I can tell that the music's building up because of how much ink is on the page. Okay. Man, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I think I deserve a chocolate shake right now. I deserve so many of those for being me. Okay. So already we have a little bit of weirdness here because I got rid of a beat. I want a little bit more weirdness here. I think the chords should stay simple, but the rhythm's got to be kind of weird. So let me think about those. I forgot I got rid of literally all of the stuff happening here. The strings are the ones having the harmony. I don't know why you're not all just playing this. There you go. Okay, let's start copying some of these chords. Just the chords, so I can use them. Here, let's start in a similar way. I guess you can be like this. I don't even have that here, did I? Hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures. Okay. Okay. That'll do, I guess. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the previous one was just 4, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hold on, give me a moment here while I just start putting some stuff down. Where's the brass section? There you are. No, no, no. What button did I press to do that? Hey, wait a moment. What happened to you guys' glissandi? You're supposed to have glissandi. The little lines that say to play funny. They're gone. It's the missing glissando. Are you guys still playing it? No. Glissando. Glissando is so important to this. How could you lose it? There you go. That glissando makes it sound so much better. Okay. Anything else I think I need to change? You be a bit more consistent with the rest of the score. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why am I like this? Fix it. Once again, I need you to play this. Good. You're almost identical to this, so I'm going to be just so lazy and put you right here. I do have this here, but I'll figure that out. Also, why are the dynamics like this? You start here. Thank you. The triangle was missing from the last one. Oh yeah, because it was supposed to be replaced with a symbol. I remember now. I remember music. I know stuff. There you go. Triangle is so much less exciting. Okay. Get rid of that. And now who gets to play a melody? What melody is it going to be? I don't know. Is it going to be any good? Who knows? We'll find out soon. Oh, what kind of melody do I even want here? I do have some melodies that I wrote over here that I kind of want to take back and reuse, but where am I? What part is this? Oh, I remember. Okay, what's the chord progression for this? I don't know if that's really gonna work, but I'm gonna steal it, and by steal I mean copy myself because I wrote it, and put it in the flute here. It's going to be in a different key though, so we're going to quickly fix that. Also raise your octave. This is F minor. It's F minor. Okay. My GF is mad. Please send help. What am I supposed to do? Does that sound like my problem? Why are you complaining to me? Go figure yourself, dum-dum. I want this to be here, but it's just not working. Maybe I'll raise you up a third. For some reason, I'm getting the weirdest deja vu when I'm writing this. It's not because I've heard the melody before, but it just, something seems off. No. What the heck is this chord? It should be what? Oh, you're F minor, you're E flat major. Okay. So this beat is A flat major or E flat major? That's correct. I think it needs to be all staccato, especially because everyone's being super loud. It's going to be kind of difficult to hear you. You know what, Piccolo, you can sit this one out. I feel like there's got to be something happening in the violins here. Try this. Yours a little quieter, I think. I don't like that. It's gotta be something else. Something a little faster, I think. Both of you together. Not so sure how I feel about this, but... something about this chord in particular feels a bit off. Oh my gosh. Let me change these. I put you in first violin so I can actually hear you. Because I can't hear you none, dum dum. Need something similar happening here. There you go. Easy peasy. Try again from this part. Okay, I'm not actually quite sure how to feel about that. It sounds a little awkward without a melody, I think. Even though I don't have one in mind. Mm. Um... Okay. Two of you. Not. No, no, no. Hello. Put you down here. Thank you. No, the melody is not involved enough. It just like slows down too soon, you know? Trying to recreate a song? No. and put you down here. No, does it really look like I'm trying to write that low for piccolo? I want to write high for flutes. You're still, no, you're F, yeah, you're F minor here. So go to C instead of A flats. Close. Good. Okay, that's pretty close to what I want. Let me hear you staccato instead. And then down here, like I had before, something similar happening in the trumpets. Those chords aren't correct. Get out of here. Okay, and you just forte. Okay, wait. Why don't I have my chords written? 1 7 1 1 1 7 7 6 6 1 1 7 6 6 5 5 5. Okay, and where the heck is the trumpet? There you are. So technically, you're supposed to be. Oh, you want to conform to E flat major here, even though I have the E written in the melody here, which is kind of a problem, kind of not. I can not transpose, well, I guess transpose everything up like this. Okay, try this. I don't like that. Can you shift over for one beat, please? Like this. I want you to be the same starting points. You are G major, so... Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's pretty close to what I want. Can you also be played by the oboes, just so you feel a little stronger? Oh my gosh, thank you. Good. And I think here we want to have lots and lots of instruments play. So lots and lots of flutes here. And I'll also have trumpet. There you go. Not fortissimo though, that's overpowered. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I also realize that you have a redundant piano here. I need more people than that playing here. So I'm hesitant to put oboes here because that's pretty high. I think clarinet would do much better there, but the clarinets are kind of busy. I could move these notes to oboes. They should sound relatively similar. And then I'll have all of you play together like this. Nice and forte. In fact, I don't even think I need to mark forte again because you're already playing forte. Okay, well that's not right. Put you guys like this and you like this. Okay, we're gonna need more flutes than that playing here, that's okay. And then here. And I need also have the piano play here as well. There you go, piano, do stuff. Piano can't really be heard. Celesta probably will though. Okay. So that's what, 12 bars. This is, yeah. think maybe I can get rid of these. Hold on. Not precisely those. Get rid of these. These bees. Backspace. Get out of here. Oh, what in tarnation? Zoom. Zoom. There you go. That's what I want. Okay. Nice 6 bars of stuff happening. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that's what, 6 plus 12. That's 18 bars. Okay. I could remove 2 of them and make it 16, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, I think that's okay for now. I think maybe the tempo's gotta be a little different though. I think the tempo is too fast here. I'm going to slow it down to like 135. Get rid of 5 BPM here. And I'm going to make you even faster. I know I called you Allegro, but you're hardly Allegro at all. Allegretto. Didn't I have I think I had multiple Allegrettos here. This Allegretto was... Oh, how fast was that? That was 126, that Allegretto. And Adagio, this Allegro here was 136. Okay, so 126 is Allegretto. Adagietto, an Allegretto here is 130. Okay, I can call you Allegro. You're sufficiently Allegro. Maybe a slower kind of Allegro, but Allegro nevertheless. A swingy one. And I need you to be even faster here. So maybe like, I'm not presto, but maybe presto. But like a slow presto. Let's try 160. This might be really fast. You're a bit too fast. 150. I think it's okay. Both trumpets. I can't hear that one trumpet on its own and on its lonesome. Okay. I have like an idea. I might be really stupid. Okay, I'm gonna keep this part the samesies for now, and then I just need to decide what happens immediately after. But that'll be a topic for another day. I'm done for now. You have no idea how much I've been like listening to this behind the scenes, so I'm so done. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.